everybody, it's Chris with the Meebles Market. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions, preview, Kickstarter, whatever you want to call it, of Hamsters vs. Hippos from 10 Robot Games. It's a 1 to 6 player game. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play. This is a quick, easy, and fun, I would say, filler / party game. I'll say right off the bat, this game is high luck and all about the fun. First time after we played the first game, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this. It's pretty luck based. There's a lot of push your luck, but I can't really make like a master strategy to win this. And then weird thing happened later that week at Walmart. I was trying to pick up a Nintendo Switch for my dad's birthday gift, and the kid that I was buying it from at Walmart was like, "Hey, you're getting this for your dad? He plays Nintendo Switch?" I was like, "Yeah, my dad plays video games. He's not the best at them, but." And the guy was like, "I mean, he's having fun though, right? It doesn't really matter if he's good." I was kind of like, yeah, dude, you know what? That's right. For some reason, I have some weird, like, elitist attitude in my head that if a game's, like, simple or luck-based or not hard or whatever, that it can't be fun or good. And for some reason, talking to that dude at Walmart kind of opened my eyes a little bit to how I'm thinking about things. And I don't know. I want to have more fun. So, with that story out of the way, Hamsters vs. Hippos. I'm just going to do a quick setup to kind of show you what it is, how it's played, and then I'll tell you what we thought. First off, it's freaking cute, dude. You got these little hamsters. These cards are basically just to let you know which player is which one. Like, they each have a different color knapsack, or I think that's what you would call those things. Like the bag with a stick and you put stuff in it. And that's all those are for. So everybody who's playing is going to pick a hamster that they want to be, and they'll get the card that matches their color, and then they'll get one of these sweet hamster meeples. I don't know if all the components are final or not, but I'm assuming if they're not, they're pretty close, because this is a pretty high quality prototype. Hamster meeples with the little hamsters printed on the actual meeple and then painted. The tiles are thick, they have the linen finish. A couple things that are going to be changed for the final product. The bowl is supposed to be a different color. Yeah, this comes with a bowl to hold stuff in it. I've never seen a game that gives you its own bowl. That's pretty sweet. And then these lotus flowers, they come in 2 different colors. The prototype version has like a light pink color and a purple. You can tell the difference, but it's not, I don't know, sometimes when they're all inside the bowl, it mixes up a little bit, so I think they're changing the color of the purple and made it to a blue or something like that. But it's 1 point and 3 points for the different colors of those. And so we got, everybody picks those, and then depending on how many players you're playing with, you'll set up a grid. So for 2 to 4 players, it'll be a 5x5 grid. So first thing you would do is remove 2 of the hippo tiles from here. I'm not going to do it because we're not playing a real game, but you would find 2 hippo tiles and take them out of the pile, set them to the side for right now, and then you would go ahead and just set these all up in a grid with the lily pad facing up, 5x5. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we did play it at 2 players, and then we also played it at 4 players, I think. We played it with my family when we were visiting for my dad's birthday. This is one of the games that we had brought to kind of see how it would play with more people, since we mostly just test games out at 2. So we'll just say we got these 2 people are playing, and they each take their little hamster meeple, and we'll say this guy goes first. So on his turn, the first thing you would have to do is enter onto the lily pads anywhere on the outside, the outer ring of them. So this dude will hop onto this lily pad here, he'll flip the tile over, and oops, he slipped and fell into the water, so his turn would be over. So now we'll go to this person and they'll hop in here. They flip it. It's just a normal lily pad, so there's nothing. Oops, I almost forgot. With setup, we would place these lotus flowers out on the middle ones like so. And if you land on top of those, you would get the bonus lotus on top of it. The point is to have the most of these at the end of the game. It's played over 4 rounds. So this guy jumped here. He landed on the safe lily pad. Now he's allowed to take 1 extra move. And you can move orthogonally or diagonally. So we'll just say he moves over here. So he would grab this lotus and then flip this over, and he fell into the water too. So his turn was already over, but now it's really over. So we're back to this guy, and he'll jump in here. He gets the lotus. We flip it, and this says that he gets to steal 1. And there's only 1 other one available, so stolen. And then for his second move, he'll hop over here. So we grab this lotus and flip this tile, and it's just a lily pad. Back to this dude, he'll go hop back over here, and he fell in the water again. The reason he hopped back is that you can't ever jump back onto a tile that's been flipped over. So it's beneficial to you if you're trying to, it's kind of beneficial to you if you're trying to get the most points to make a path so that you don't have to worry about leaving some that are flipped. The issue here is that if you ever land on a hippopotamus, your turn's over and you lose any of the lotus flowers that aren't on your board, and you don't put them on your board until you've left the area. So after you move 1, so his turn ended, we'll go back to this person. He'll jump here, grab this lotus, and he flips this, and unfortunately this tile says that you lose 1 lotus, so that goes back to the supply. But for his second turn, he's going to leave. So he leaves, and then these 3 lotus flowers that he got would get put onto his mat. They're his now. If this person wanted to keep going, keep pressing their luck, jumps around, gets some more, yada yada yada, and then eventually, boom, hippopotamus. Not only is he out for the round, but all of these lotus flowers go back to the bin, and he didn't score any points. And that's really the game. You keep going. On your turn, you move 1, and then you have the option to move another time, or you can also leave the pond. If you leave the pond, you keep any of the lotus tokens that you've collected, put them onto your board, and then everybody else who's still in the pond will keep taking turns. The more you go, obviously, the more points you can score, but there's also a higher chance that you're going to hit a hippo and go bankrupt and lose everything. So you kind of got to decide, all right, I've got 3, I'm going to hop out of the pond now. Now this person can see to beat you, they need to get at least 4. Do they push their luck on this turn when a lot of the lily pads have already been flipped to try to get a couple more than you and then leave? Or do they just grab a couple and then say, you know what, hopefully I can beat him on the next round. I'm going to hop out of the pond now. I lost this round, but we played a total of 4, so I can beat you in a later one. After you do that, those 2 hippos that you set aside at the beginning of the game, you'll add 1 to the stack of everything. Boom, boom, boom. Relay out the pond board. Everybody goes off, and then you just start again. You'll do the same thing. You'll hop onto one of the outside lily pads, and then jump, jump, jump. Once everybody's out of the pond, move your flowers onto your boards, and you do the same thing. At the end of the 4th round, whoever's got the most of the lotus flowers is the winner. And that's it. That's Hamsters versus Hippos. 15 to 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes is, you're probably only hitting 30 minutes if you're playing with 6 players. You're probably playing with 6 players, and maybe a couple people are a little bit slow to take their turns. Our games lasted like 10 to 15 minutes steady. And yeah, it's simple. It's billed as being simple. It's not. They're not saying this is the next game that you're going to have a game night for and invite 5 of your friends over to play Hamsters versus Hippos for 7 hours straight. This is definitely a good game for breaking the ice or starting the game night. Gets everybody just kind of in the swing of things. I would say it's good for playing with kids. If you have any children, we have a 4-year-old, and it's all you do is move your piece. All right, you can move your piece 2 times. Done. All right. Here's some flowers. You want to keep going, or do you want to leave? If you stay, the hippo might get you, and you'll lose all your flowers. It's really easy. So yeah, you can play with kids, play with your family. My sister and my mom. My sister's not really into board games at all. She plays like Monopoly and stuff like that. My mom is a little bit more into board games, just from playing with me and stuff. My parents have their own little tiny board game collection. They both really liked it. My dad didn't play it. He was busy playing his Nintendo Switch when we busted this out. But this is, my mom was saying, definitely a game that he would really like to play. So, there you have it. Hamsters vs. Hippos. It should be out on Kickstarter now, so you should go check it out if you're interested in getting a nice, light little family/filler game to break up your board game nights or get everybody in the mood for things. It's got cute art, really cool theme. I'm sure you should like hamsters. If you don't like hamsters, then you probably like hippos. If you don't like either, then I don't know, it's weird. That's what we got. So thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. If you have any question or comments, feel free to leave it below. If you could like or subscribe to our channel, I would really appreciate it. It makes me feel like somebody's watching, and I'd love to be engaged with you all. So thanks so much, and have a good day or night. Bye-bye.